Chicago pizza was that bad. We have a lot to discuss, Baldo. While this song is playing, chat. Hold on, can you guys see this? You guys cannot see this. What am I eating, Twitch chat? I mean, it probably looks nasty, but it's good. What am I eating? How was the gay sex? What? Fish? Tofu? What? No. I'm going to Chicago in 12 hours. Lame. You could have went when everyone was there. Here, look again, chat. Come on, this is easy, chat. This is easy. It is a fruit, and it should be kind of obvious. Yes, correct. It's pineapple. So I'm trying to get my vitamin C up, chat. But like, citrus is like kind of out of season. And Walmart had pineapples for $1, like the whole pineapple. I was like, a whole pineapple for $1? So I bought like 2 pineapples. I just cut them up. Is this me? I mean, Phobic, you guys know what I look like. So if you're asking, is this me? Like, you should be able to tell me. No, that's not me. I'm not a Konami judge. Let's see. Could be. Oh, well, no, that wasn't me. I'm not a Konami judge. So there's that. Why are pineapples so pale? Nah, but it doesn't even look. Oh my gosh! Just as soon as it was Phobic, I should have just known it was like. Press 1 if this totally looks like me, chat. Totally looks like me. As soon as it was him, I was like, it's gonna be something stupid. Yeah, it's totally me. I mean, I don't know, man. Looking a little big. Has literally a Konami judge shirt on, which I'm not a Konami judge, nor would I wear a Konami judge shirt. And he's like, oh yeah, Cap, is that you? Like, no, it's not fucking me. Chat is Phobic. No, it's not. He's being racist. It's stupid. So, anyways. Stealing your whole... Stealing your whole swap? Oh, swag. I'm like, what does that mean? Thank you very much, Super Canadian, for that very heartfelt song. I appreciate it. For anyone who is emotional, you know, I guess that. I mean, I gotta be honest. Was I the only person who didn't get that emotional watching the Black Panther trailer? I am still just.
Oh, Aleve, have you forgotten that the
I'll
amazing
just
power of money can do anything?
We're getting a lot of it.
Money makes life happy.
How have you been, big dog?
Yo,
not particularly
BTW,
great.
was it Rona like everyone else at Chicago, or just a bad flu?
Thank you very much, Farazzo, coming through with the Twitch resubscription. 31 months in a row of grown-ass manliness. Over 2.5 years. Cap raised from the dead after 3 weeks of him. More like 2. And then Lord Bakura comes through with the donation. Yo, by the way, was it Rona like everyone else at Chicago or just a bad flu? I don't know, chat. Like, I can't diagnose myself, and I don't have health insurance. So, like, there's no way for me to, I mean, technically, even in 2022, there's still a lot of those. You guys ever go sometimes to, like, the grocery store or whatever, chat, and you guys ever see how they still have, like, those little, like, tents set up where you can get, like, COVID tested and stuff? Like, I'm surprised that they still exist, but, like, you can still just find those places just, like, around where you can get, like, COVID tested. So, like, I could technically get tested, but, like, I kind of feel like that just creates more problems. Because there is still, like, when I go to the blood bank, chat, one of the questions they ask you is, have you ever had COVID? And, like, I don't want to be like, yes. So, I'll just not test. Like, maybe it was COVID-19, maybe it wasn't, but, like, I know for a fact that I got sick in Chicago. And I'm telling you, chat, that might have been a freaking super spreader event. Like, yo, press 1 if maybe Konami was right with the whole mask thing. Because I have been very outspoken about how stupid it is that, like, I have been vaxxed twice, and had a booster shot, and I'm like, we still have to wear masks the entire. Like, bro, what if we just didn't even have to wear masks? Like, that would have been. I might have been dead, chat. So you can get home tested. Well, again, I can what's it called? You can get COVID tested like pretty much anywhere, chat. Like, you can just go to like CVS and stuff like that. And I don't even think they charge you. So, like, I don't know if I had just the flu or if I had COVID, but like, it was really bad. And you guys want to know the worst part of, like, I guess being sick, chat? This is, I like to call this the copium phase, right? The copium phase, and I fall for it every single time, chat. The copium phase of being sick is like, I call it like day one, right? Day one of being sick is when you're not actually like sick yet. You just have those symptoms. Like, it happened to me Sunday night, chat, when I was just talking to you guys on Discord, because I was in the Airbnb. I was by myself. I was like, I ain't got nothing to do. I was talking to Dolan about ordering food. I couldn't decide if I wanted Domino's. I was mad about the delivery fees. But I started feeling like a little bit of a sore throat. And the next day, chat, you get that like scratchy throat. You get a little sore throat. I'm getting a little bit of the sniffles. And I'm like, oh no, am I getting sick? And you never feel like it's going to be that bad because that day one, you're not really sick. It isn't that bad. Wendy sucks. You doing delivery or food or getting, what's it called? Thank you very much, Evil God Blaze, coming through with the Twitch resubscription. That is 40 months in a row of grown-ass manliness. Over 3 full years. That's 3 1/3 of another year of grown-ass manliness. I appreciate that support so much, Evil God Blaze. Even if you're not always talking in the chat, you're supporting us, so I appreciate that. Damn, I leave for 2 weeks and we got the sub train just going. Wendy sucks. Had to wait 50 minutes for them to finally do my order. They even skipped me for no reason. Sorry. I'm sorry that happened, dude. Wendy's isn't actually that bad here. If you want a shitty restaurant here, McDonald's and Popeyes. Popeyes is just like habitually ghetto. And then thank you very much, Dark Emperor, coming through with the Twitch resubscription. That is Hi, Killer Jet Storm. No. I'm not saying I don't like Popeyes. I'm saying like I don't like the people at Popeyes is like almost all black people, and they're really just ask Big Pimpin'. If you work like delivery, Popeyes is like all black people. It's really fucking ghetto. All the locations are in like, I don't know if Popeyes puts the locations in the hood or if Popeyes makes the location hood. But like the locations are usually hood. The service is bad. The employees will literally fight you if you like argue with them. And it's just like they fuck up orders as well. But thank you very much, Dark Emperor, coming through with the Twitch resubscription. 8 months in a row of grown-ass manliness. I appreciate that support very much, my friend. I had COVID last week too. And the worst thing was the sore throats. It was, oh my God. Chat, I've had sore throats before. I told you guys, like, day one, you just get a little bit of the sore throat. And usually that's like the sign. That's your body kind of like giving you the signal like, okay, you're getting sick. You don't feel that bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, the code is only at like a 3 right now. But don't worry, tomorrow it's going to be an 8. Wednesday, chat, like last Wednesday, it actually felt like someone was stabbing me in the throat. It was that painful to swallow. My brother once had his tonsils removed, chat, when we were teenagers. And it was like this really disgusting thing. He had like this cup where he would like spit in it. And I was like, this is fucking gross. But he did that because it was too painful to swallow. I don't know if you guys ever remember that scene in American Pie where the girl's like sucking the dude and then she's like spitting into a cup. I didn't like fully understand that when I was a kid, but it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? But like I almost went to it was so painful. I like couldn't. And I tried drinking cold water. I used a ton of like over-the-counter painkillers. Like I was using them like every 4 hours. It was so bad, chat. I never had a sore throat that bad. Anyways, thank you very much, Level 1 Mage, coming through with the Twitch resubscription, 42 months in a row of grown ass manliness. That is 3.5. I think that's 3.5 years of grown ass manliness. I appreciate that support, my friend. Thank you so much. Cap, I grilled in your memory. Huh? Cap, I grilled in your memory, but you didn't die. Oh. Well, I appreciate that, chat. And look, if any of you guys checked on me or you guys tried to check on me when I was sick, I just have to be honest. I didn't respond to everybody, chat. A lot of people, Satcham, Big Pippin, Dolan, you guys all reached out. I really appreciate that, chat. But I was also like super irritable, chat. I'm not a person, I don't know, like if you guys reached out to me, but I was sick, I'm not a person, because I don't get sick very often, chat. Like, seriously, when was the last time that I've been sick, chat? So since what, 2020 fall? Basically, I have been streaming consistently. When was the last time, chat, that I was actually like laid out for a week? Probably 2000. Like, I don't really get sick that often. So if I get sick, chat, like I'm not gonna be in the mood to talk to anybody. I'm not gonna want to talk to any of you guys. It doesn't matter what you guys are saying. Like, just leave me alone. That's kind of what's it called. Did I see any hot cosplayers? There really actually weren't that many. No, oddly enough, I think I posted this on Discord, chat. The one cosplayer that I saw, it was a sexy nurse costume, but it was a guy. So take that for what you take that for what you will, chat. The sexy nurse was like 100% a guy. It was like a guy in sexy nurse costume. First I was like, oh, this is kind of. I was like, oh my god, that's a guy. I was like, all right, we're just gonna leave that alone. But yeah, chat, I really do think a lot of people, because there's that one YouTuber, he streams as well. His name is like July TCG. I know he got COVID at the event, and I really do believe, chat, that a lot of people got sick. The really good thing is, chat, I didn't really start feeling sick until the event was basically over. It was Sunday night before I even started feeling like the sore throat, and then Monday, it was just like, all right, now I'm kind of sick. So like, that was the real good thing, chat. Is like, I didn't, like, it would have been terrible if I actually got sick while there, but I didn't really get sick until the event was over, like until Nats was over. Is that the one? Yeah. I told him, I said that he was patient 0, and I told him if I die that I was gonna haunt him. At first I thought to myself, I was like, is that rude, chat? Because I don't actually know him. I've never talked to him. I was like, should I say, I was like, maybe I should have said, hey, we've never been formally acquainted. You know what I mean? But then I was like, I don't know. I'm old. These kids, I don't know their lingo. They would probably say, what's it called? But yeah, chat. We'll watch the Black Panther. We'll watch the Black Panther trailer in a little bit. I don't know. I felt like I still feel just kind of weird. Like, I love Black Panther. The first Black Panther is like my favorite Marvel movie, and I just like the entire time I just like, how can, there's never been a situation like this that I can ever remember. Like, I think maybe Christopher Reeves with Superman, but like, I'm not old enough to remember that shit, chat. You guys know Christopher Reeves? He was Superman, and I think like all the 80s Superman movies, but then he got like paralyzed, I think, and he was like in a wheelchair. And it's like, well, how do you continue? You know what I mean? Like, that I can't think of anything that's like comparable to this, to where the main hero like dies in real life. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What decks did I play against at Nats? I played against Drytron round 1. I played against Brave decks, chat, like literally every single round. I really wish that someone in this chat had told me, Cap G, do not play TC Boo, because that card killed me, chat. TC Boo killed me. It was, and I know it. I knew it was bad against Brave. I already knew that, but I assumed, like, I was like, oh, okay, well, if I play against Sword Soul, it murders that deck. If I play against what's the other one? The Water Salamangreat deck. Marincess. If I play against Marincess, Salamangreat, like, TC Boo's good against a good amount. Yeah, Flunder, it's insane against Flunder. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, TC Boo can justify itself. There's enough good matchups, and like literally every match was just like, activate Enchantress, right? Like, and I was like, oh shit, this card was so bad. I really just wished I would have cut it, or I wish I would have not played it, chat. He got paralyzed for like Like 15 years after the last movie. Okay, so I guess it's not apples to apples. I just know it was a big deal, and I never like fully understood it because I'm not really. I guess I'm old enough. I don't really know who Christopher Reeves is. I'm not old enough to like know the Superman movies. I like John's Godzilla shirt. I did meet John Moore, Twitch chat, and I was at the event. The craziest thing. So I posted just a couple of pictures, and I told Zesty this. Zesty was like, "Oh, take a bunch of pictures with all the YouTubers," and I'm like, "That's not really me, right? Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, let's take a selfie, let's take a selfie." You know what I mean? So people were like, "You're kind of buff, Cap," and I was just like, "Little old me." Zoomers and their pictures. Exactly. I'm not a Zoomer. I'm too old to just be like asking every single YouTuber who I run into like for a picture or something like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm way too old for that. But yeah, people were, what's it called? Who took this photo? John's wife. Yeah, John's wife. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I'm in a lot of photos, but in most of them I have mask on because if you took your mask off in the venue chat, like the Nats venue, Konami was just not playing around. So, you know, what's it called? Taking pictures is not a... I don't mean taking pictures is a Zoomer thing. I just mean being... Like, the way Zesty was, like, almost obsessive. Zesty was every single person, like, Cap, take a picture of this. Cap, take a picture of this. Cap, take a picture of this. Like, come on, dude. I did, ironically. I took a lot of pictures while in the plane chat. Which, is that suspicious or no? Because I feel like, that could be, as the kids say, that could be a little sus. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want people thinking I'm a terrorist. But like, so it like flying on a plane is like a really big deal to me, chat. You know what I mean? Like, I felt like, especially when we took off from CLT, I think I'm gonna post a video, chat, on like on Docs so I can show you guys it, right? Or I'll put it on my Google Drive. Like, I don't fly very often. I'm not big pimpin', chat. I don't go flying to Honolulu and then to New York on Tuesday. Like, some of these people in Twitch chat, some of y'all fly around like it's nothing. I don't do that. So flying for me was like a really big deal, chat. And when we took off from CLT, like, bro, it feels like a roller coaster, chat. It really feels like when you're on an airplane, it feels like a roller coaster, except the problem is, it doesn't feel like there's a track, if that makes sense, chat. You know what I mean? Like, when you go to the final runway, the plane's taxiing and it's going like 5 miles per hour or 10 miles. It's like, oh, this is not bad. And then it's just like whoosh. And I've heard that these like Boeing jets can get up to like 160, chat. So imagine you're just like driving around at like 10 miles an hour, and then you hit the final like, you know, runway. And then the pilot's just like, all right, time to floor it. And I'm just like, oh, I wasn't ready for that. Did you clap when it landed? So yeah, it's very much like a rolling. Hold on, I'm gonna what's it called? I took a bunch of like videos and stuff like that. What kind of pictures did you take? Just pictures. Here, turn this on. Just pictures from the plane, chat. You know, stuff that just looks nice. Like, I took a few pictures of myself and whatnot, but like nothing crazy. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Here, I'll just upload this. I'll just upload all of them to like Google Drive right now. All right, give me a second. Did my advice help? I would say yes and no, Big Pimpin', because so CLT, what I learned over the weekend, Big Pimpin', is like there are certain airports that are like haves and have-nots, right? Like CLT was probably the least busiest airport of the 4 airports that I went to, or that I went through over like that 3-day stretch. However, like, I'm still glad that I went really early, because there was still a lot of things that like I had no idea, like, you know, where to find my bag, you know what I mean, at like the next airport, or they just like, it's so weird, chat. Like, you give them your bag and you go to another airport and get on another plane, but your bag doesn't follow you. Your bag just goes to the destination. And I'm like, well, why can't I just do that? And it was a lot of stuff. Like, I'm really glad that I kind of did that early. But like, of the 4 airports that I went to, or maybe no, four that I went to. I could tell like CLT was by far like the easiest to kind of like navigate. Like it's a really nice airport, chat. It wasn't like super busy. The first time I went there, it was like 3 in the morning. And then when I came back, it was like midnight basically. But like the O'Hare airport, chat, oh my God. That shit was, the airport in Chicago, chat, was crazy. Not only is it gigantic, it's like every single flight in and out is just max capacity. When we were trying to take off, it took us 30 minutes to like taxi and for us to actually like fly off because there was so many airplanes that were trying to take off and stuff like that. And I told my brother this, chat. How much do you guys think a Whopper meal cost at the airport Burger King in O'Hare in Chicago? Because my brother was like, that price isn't that bad, chat. How much would you guys pay for a Whopper meal, chat? Just type it in the chat how much you guys think like it cost. $15 to $21. It was $14, chat. $14 for a fucking Whopper meal. $14. I was like, bro, I would rather die of starvation than pay $14 for a Whopper meal. Like, that's insane. BP was one off. They really do. Like, if you guys think that like amusement park prices or anywhere else, like airports literally hold you hostage, chat, because they know like you don't have any other options for the most part. And then when you start, I couldn't even imagine, chat, the people who live on like the West Coast or the people who go up north. Like if you ever fly somewhere and it's like, oh, my flight got canceled because of weather, and you have to stay in an airport like overnight. Like, what are you doing? I mean, I brought some food, chat, like my Airbnb. She had like Cheez-Its and stuff. By the way, you guys tell me, is this unethical? So like she had Cheez-Its and like water and stuff. And even though I didn't eat all of them, I basically just took them to eat in the airport. So like me and Peeps, I think maybe he had like one bag, but I was like, well, I paid for this Airbnb, so I'm taking them. So I just took all the food and I just put it in my my backpack. And I was like, I'm just gonna eat this in the airport. So I did that. It's ethical? No. I mean, I paid for it, chat. So like the last night, I hadn't drinking any of her coffee. So I was like, all right, I'm drinking like 10 cups of coffee tonight, which that I was so dumb. That backfired, chat. I'm sitting here drinking like 5 cups of coffee, and then I'm looking at my watch, chat, and it's 4 in the morning, and I'm like, why can't I go to sleep? Duh. Like I'm sitting there in bed and I'm like, why can't I go to sleep? And I'm like, oh yeah, because I drank 8 cups of coffee because I wanted to make sure that I drink. Oh man, I'm so stupid, chat. To be honest, that's not a bad place to put vending machine. Oh, you mean in the airport? Oh, absolutely. The airport, even at CLT, the airport drinks, like the bottle drinks, Big Pimpin', are like $3. That's over double like any normal. Yeah, there's vending machines all over the airports. But I went to CLT, which is in Charlotte. I went to O'Hare, which is in Chicago. I went to BWI, that's the airport in Baltimore. And then I went to the Nashville airport, chat. And I wanted to get the chicken. Chat. But one of my flights got delayed 40 minutes. So basically, by the time that I got to Nashville, my plane was already boarding, chat. So as soon as I got off the plane, I had to go straight to the airport. I went to the bathroom and they were like, yeah, we're boarding now. You need to come before you miss your flight. So I didn't get to have any chicken. And the crazy thing was, the Nashville airport was like really nice. They had like people singing country music and performing. It wasn't as nice as CLT, but the other two, like O'Hare and the one in Baltimore, like they were like kind of dumps, chat. Like I also learned that like every airport is not nice. Some of those old airports, chat, are like really raggedy. So anyways, trash trip, didn't have any cool food. Keems. Here, give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna go on my drive and see if I can upload some of this stuff. Did you lose your luggage? No, I did not lose my luggage, chat, but I did lose something else. Does anyone want to guess what it is? Yo, I like this thumbnail from Farfa. I know it's just another skill drain suffering master do a shitty replay, but I like the coloring of it, and obviously I like skill drain. It's like this thumbnail looks awesome. I'm gonna ask him like, hey, can I use this for like a video I might do. If I do an update to like CO Burn. Virginity, your deck. By the way, I started my new job in a retail store. Congratulations, Dark Emperor. I'm glad to hear that. No deep dish pizza. Yes, chat, I lost my wallet. And it's so, the worst part is, chat, because I was in so many different locations, I have no idea where the wallet is. I don't know if the wallet is in Nashville. I don't know if it was on one of the planes. I don't know if I lost it in the CLT parking lot trying to find my my card, because when I finally was done with all the trips, chat, like all the planes and stuff, and I got to the airport, I couldn't freaking find my car, chat. Like that was like that's such like BS, chat. Like I actually I'm walking, I'm the only person walking around the parking lot hitting a little button on my key, and I'm like, come on, please. And I walk for like 20 minutes, and then I find the guy who like is doing the parking lot attending, and I'm like, can you help me find my car, please? So, owning a wallet, yeah, it was a Ridge wallet, chat. Hold on, let's see if I can. I'll just put all of this up. Okay. And I'll just upload it all. We'll give it a few minutes. Yeah, I ended up what's it called in chat. And it sucks, but I bought another one. So, can I get a neg 80 in the chat? Well, let's say neg 75, chat. But no, like, so at first I thought these wallets were like, I don't know, I thought they were cool, but I thought they were just like, I don't know, I thought they were kind of like stupid, maybe even a little cringe. But now I really like them. Like, I really like this, so I bought another one on eBay. That's a lot for a crappy wallet. It's not crappy. It's not. Look. Like, I like the wallet, chat, because it just holds all your, it's not like thick. It just holds all your cards, and it just like press this little thing, and the cards just like slide out. And it's held together by, I don't know, this little, whatever this material is. Then it's like metal or something. It's nice, chat. Hey Bear, how are you? Hello, wait, did you almost die? What the F? Bonjour, amigos. Bear, how come you didn't come to Nationals? How come you didn't get sick? Like, how come you didn't come to Nationals, have an amazing time, and then get sick as a dog like me? Because that was my national experience. Oh, chat, I also played Trail from Team APS. Yo, Trail is like, he's the realest one, chat. Trail was one of my favorite people to hang out with. So I played him. He's playing the Big Pippin plant deck. Yeah, I played against Trail. He's so cool. He was wearing, the first day he was wearing a shirt that had Takahashi on it. And then the second day, he was wearing a Hellfire Club shirt. Does anyone get that reference, chat, or no? Let's see if anyone gets that reference. He was wearing a Hellfire Club shirt. Oh, I guess in Rated you can't play Power of the Elements. That kind of sucks. So you've lost 3 wallets in the last. Yeah, I've actually yeah. I thought about that Big Pip, and I was like, bro, I think I've actually lost my wallet and my cards a little too much now. People are gonna start thinking like I'm not a real adult. ST4. Stop trying to act like straight. Stop trying to make Stranger Things cringe, chat. I love Stranger Things. I heckin' love Stranger Things season 4.